My name is Anna Kumbaradze, and this is my partner Masha Sobani, and we are the co-founders of Finmentum. I studied biology, biomedical science during my undergrad years, and eventually I decided to do my international MBA at the Schulich School of Business, where I've had quite an international experience. I've been to more than a dozen countries in just over the past 2 years.
I did my undergrad here at York. I was focused on macroeconomics, and then after that I joined the IMBA program at Schulich School of Business. That's where me and Anna met. We were classmates. It was quite an international experience for both of us, and I think anyone in that program.
During my time, I went on an exchange semester in Denmark. Scandinavian region is a pretty interesting business space, and that's where I got into startup consulting, and I realized that I'm just fascinated with startups and overall fast-growing companies. At the same time, Masha she had a growing interest in the fintech and alternative investment space.
As soon as we graduated from our program, we started our own business, which is Finmentum, and it has a sister company called IdeHub.
We now have the opportunity to both focus on startup consulting as well as helping startups raise funding for their next stage.
IdeHub and Finmentum do the exact same thing. We do both equity-based and reward-based crowdfunding. IdeHub is the Iranian entity and the Finmentum is the Canadian one. We help startups get funded, doing business plans for them, we do valuation for them, we help them to optimize their business model, and then when they're ready, we put them on our crowdfunding platform. We see if there's a market for their product. We do it through our reward-based crowdfunding. And then after they graduate that phase, we're going to look for investors for them. We're using word of mouth. We have a blog, we have events.
The focus of our events is very important to expose the entrepreneurs that we're going to feature in our first listing to their potential backers. So one of the ways that we're tackling that knowledge barrier is to literally have some of the prospective backers come and interact with the prototype. We've also selected prototypes that are very relatable to the millennial market today.
Our target markets are millennials, and millennials have more similarities than differences. The only difference is that in Canada it's more competitive in terms of finance and consulting, but like in Iran you can find a lot of talent in engineering. 1 out of 3 people is an engineer there. That's why we have our consulting services here, and we have our development team in Iran, because we think that that's like the best way that we can utilize these 2 countries.
The Middle East region, the startup scene is heavily underfunded. Even some light research will point to that. And we felt that there's an opportunity to both help local startups there through our connections, as well as test our model so that by the time it's here, we have a successful portfolio. We have experience in building the campaigns and consulting the startups, and then to continue building that in Canada.
There are many people, they have a lot of talent, they want to start their own business, but like it's a very hard decision to make because everything is on you. So again, we want to help them accelerate this process. First of all, we want to show them there is a market for your product, so you have to keep going.
We've worked very hard to build our network. We partnered with a very high-profile VC back there, so they have their own incubator, so many startups that we get a very interesting inflow of deals, as well as partnering with local schools, local universities in Tehran. So as an ecosystem, we feel that it's very important as a part of our business to continue building the network so that every company that kind of comes through IdeHub or Finmentum, respectively, comes out with what they're looking for.
We made an ecosystem rather than just crowdfunding, so I think we want to motivate people to pursue their dreams and like start their own businesses, because nothing is more joyful than having your own business. You sleep like a baby.
What we really appreciated was that the BEST program was very welcoming to Masha and myself. It was a very open door concept, come in to our shared office space. Having a shared office space helps you be surrounded by people who are A, motivated the way you are, B, likely more experienced or at least have different experiences than you do, and that can really add value to your ideas and help you reevaluate where you want to go.
I think BEST program can help you with everything. Like it can give you the network that you want, it can give you the space that you need, and you can use your time working on your own business rather than figuring out how to start it.
It really can help you as a first-time or second-time entrepreneur to get a clear idea of where you want to go, and more importantly, how to get where you need to go.